Hi, I'm Dr. Japie This will be a continuation of the Dr. Japie story. Now, I discovered that my grandma was very sensitive with me. She had a very soft spot for me. I was not supposed to work hard, to run around and do all sorts of things, like my brother and my cousins. And then our parents got divorced. I was about 8 years old, and my brother was 6 years old. My sister was 4 years old. The welfare then took us to the children's court, and there they decided, because of the divorce, that the children should be divided. The 2 boys should go with my father, and the girl should go to my mother. My mother then moved back to her grandma. My father moved to his mother, and we stayed with our grandma. But the situation was bad because my father really couldn't handle this divorce. He gave himself over to alcohol. And the situation went from bad to worse. Then my grandma was getting old. We became teenagers, around about 13. And then my grandma wanted to look for help. So she went back to the welfare and said to the welfare, she's afraid she might die while we are not yet adults. And what will happen to us? She therefore wants the welfare to intervene and send us to a place of safety or wherever, or an orphanage, where we could stay until we were adults and fend for ourselves. So it was not long, then the welfare took us to a place in Apex in Benoni called Witwatersrand, place of safety and detention. We stayed there from January up to the end of February, because the people at this place of safety and detention were looking for a space for us in one of the orphanages throughout the country. At the end of February, they find a space for us in a little rural town called Pafadder, in the Dutch Reformed Mission Church's orphanage. We were then escorted. We greeted our grandma and our parents, and we were escorted to this place via train. We left Germiston. It was the first time that we ever left for so far without knowing whether we would ever come back or when we would be coming back. This is all I have time for today. Remember, I have 2 uploads per week. On Monday, Ministry Monday, where I share my heart with pastors. And on Fridays, the Dr. Japie story, where I share excerpts from my life with you. Please follow me on SoundCloud, like my page, and visit my channel so that you won't miss out on anything. Thank you for looking at this video. God bless you. Goodbye.